So I'm speaking today to the 12 or 13-year-old kid in middle school who's just having a great life. In middle school, just playing outside, hanging out with friends a bunch, just having a great life. Until one of the friends tells them, oh, you should check this out. It's called Snapchat. It's called Instagram. It's called Facebook. It's called Be Real. I speak to that version of myself and those who connect with this version of themselves as well. Because it's a trap. One that almost everyone gets into, including me. So, I got Snapchat when I was in 7th grade. Probably later than most people. Because, thankfully, my parents restricted my access to technology. And I'm actually very thankful for that. And so I got Snapchat on an iPad. Overseas. In a summer camp. Because I was convinced by someone older than me who told me that I needed to get this. And I'm not blaming him. But I was having a good life. And I never needed it. I never needed it to live a good life. I never needed to enjoy my life. I never needed it until I got it. And then I was always thinking about, I should post more things. I should get more streaks. I should get more points. Same thing for Instagram. I think I got Instagram at the same time, I think. Possibly. I'm not entirely sure though. But I got Instagram and Snapchat as my first social media apps. Because it was recommended to me by other people who told me that I needed it. And my life got worse because I got them. At least in the long term. At first, it was an ego boost, I could see people responding. I could see people liking my posts. I could see people viewing my stories. It was ego stroking, it was, as a 12 or 13-year-old kid, bro, my ego needed to be stroked. And boy, it did. But I got ego strokes until I didn't anymore. Until 12 likes wasn't good enough. Until 70 views wasn't good enough. Until I saw that other people were getting hundreds of likes. Until I saw that other people had thousands of followers. And then I was just thinking, this isn't good enough. I need more. And well, you can imagine the sort of spiral that one can go through. And I'm honestly very lucky because I never cared about that. At least very much. Of course, I did care a little bit when, I just didn't have the same amount of followers as other people, as other friends. It's kind of weird. I'm a little envious, a little jealous. But I eventually got over it. Thankfully. I eventually just stopped caring. But a lot of people don't. And if you don't have social media, if you're a 12-year-old kid who's enjoying life, going outside, remember that? Those old enough, going outside. Wow. Imagine. Can't imagine. But having a good life, don't touch social media. Don't touch Snapchat, Instagram, Be Real. Okay, the entire ironic thing about Be Real is that people aren't real on Be Real. It's the entire premise of Be Real is basically to just take pictures whenever the app notifies you with wherever you are in your life, right? But you can schedule posts too. Last time I checked. What's the point of that? Pretty much every social media platform is the same. Nothing but pretty much garbage. Now, as I've said, I was never that into social media. I got into it a little bit, right? And I posted a little, and that was really to just garner attention. Because I wanted ego strokes. What I learned from that? I learned that no one gives a shit about you. Now, that may just be me, because, I don't know, I was pretty eccentric, so not many people really cared about me. So maybe that would be different for you, but in reality, no one actually cares about you. You can get hundreds of likes on a post, and then actually talk to them and realize that they don't actually care about you at all. They just saw a post that they liked, and then, yeah, they just liked it. But they don't actually care about you. They don't care about who you are, what you do, your hobbies, what you like. They don't care about the person you truly are inside. Because they can only see what you post. They can only see this filtered image of you that you've curated yourself, that you've made yourself into. You fit yourself into a box, and you're stuck in that box now, from other people's point of view, because they don't know you. Because most people won't actually know you. Like, the most someone does is like look at a post, chuckle, like literally just that, and then move on. Nobody cares, right? And just because other people are addicted to it, just because everyone's telling you you need to get it, just because they're secretly addicted on the inside and actually miserable and just want another follower so that they can boost their egos, that does not mean you should join them. I mean, like, all these people on social media, Be Real, Instagram, Snapchat, pretty much every single one of them is miserable on the inside. At least if there are people who are posting all the time. Most of them are just miserable. Like, unless you're posting informational content, if you're posting about your life constantly, if you're just posting pictures of yourself, you're probably miserable on the inside, and you probably want validation. You probably want attention. So why should you want to join them in their quest for external validation when they'll never get the satisfaction that a person who has internal validation has? You know, someone satisfied with their life doesn't post on social media. Why? They don't need to. Their life, they know the value in their life. They don't need to post to get people's attention, to have people say that, oh, you're so cute, oh, we love you, oh, you're so hot. Like, if you're a person who has no need for external validation, you have no reason to post on social media. You have no reason to procure this glamourated version of your life. Because you don't need anyone's validation. You don't need anyone to tell you that you're great, because you already know it. And therefore, for those, the rare individuals who don't have social media yet, don't get it. Don't fall into this trap that billions of people fall into every single day. Every single day. They check Instagram. They scroll. It's like, oh, they see. They compare themselves to it. And they know they're doing it. They know the effects of it, you know. But they can't stop. Don't fall into a trap if you already know about it. Right? I am telling you, social media is a trap. Probably the biggest trap of today. The only other trap is probably porn. Right? But porn's basically only for men. But social media is like pretty much for everyone. Although it is primarily for women. It's kind of like men's porn to women. The trap is here. And it's everywhere.